All right, guys, making a quick little video here. Just thinking about this first question that we're looking at here, where we have a blue triangle and we're filling in, excuse me, we're filling in. So this is triangle D. And so we're going to try to figure out the side lengths of triangle D here. So this is side A, side B right here, and side C. And the information we're given is we have these squares, right? So we have a square up here and we have a square down here that are connected to the triangle. So what we know here is they've given us the area. So this is the area of this square, this larger square up here. So the area is 10. So, but what we need to figure out though, if we know the area, we need to figure out the side lengths of this square, okay? It's gonna help us to find out what the side length of the triangle is. So if we know the area is 10, so our formula is area equals side times side, right? We know that. So what is our area here? Our area, they gave it to us, is 10. They told us that. So we need to figure out what two numbers times each other, well, what number times itself, actually, gives us 10. Well, what we know is, we know the square root of 10 times the square root of 10 equals 10, right? And we've done this before, right? So the square root of 10 times the square root of 10 equals 10. So 10 is my area, right? And these are my sides that I'm multiplying together. So I know my area is 10, which is just this right here. That's my area. They gave it to me, right? But then I also know that now my side lengths I see are square root of 10. So that means this side up here is the square root of 10. This side here is the square root of 10. This side here is the square root of 10. And this side down here is also square root of 10, okay? So now we saw that. So that's the side lengths of our larger square. Then let's look at our smaller square down here, okay? We have, they gave us the area equals 2. So my area equals 2, okay? I know area equals side times side. So my area is 2. So what two numbers multiplied together are gonna give me 2? Well, that's just the square root of 2. Square root of 2 times the square root of 2 equals 2. So here I see my area, which they gave me. And then here I see my side length is square root of 2. So this is my area, they told me. And then each side is square root of 2. So this side up here is square root of 2. This one down here is square root of 2. This one right here is square root of 2. And then this one right here also is square root of 2. Okay? So all four sides of the square are square root of 2 each. The big square is the side lengths of that square is square root of 10. All right. So, and I want to make sure we understand what's happening here. So I'm going to make a little chart and say, okay, we have our areas and we have our sides. Okay, side lengths. So if my area is, let's say, 15, what's the side length of that square? Square root of 15. If my area was 13, what would be the side length of that square? Square root of 13. If I had a side length of 10, like I do, or area of 10, like I do here, area is 10, my side length is square root of 10, okay? If I had an area of 5, my side length would be square root of 5, okay? So whenever you're given the area, if you take the square root of the area, it gives you the side length. Okay, so how does that help us figure out? Remember what we're doing, we're trying to find the side lengths of triangle D, of this blue triangle in here. So how does finding out the side lengths of this square give us information about the side lengths of this triangle? Well, let's look, okay? So if I want to find this side length down here of side A of the triangle, so this is this, then I can just count, right? I can say, okay, it's 1, 2, so there's 2. That's just 2, I can see that. But this one is trickier up here. Side C is tricky. I can't really just count across, straight across or anything. So I had to figure out, using this square, what this length right here is. And we know the length of this right here, this side of the square, is square root of 10. And that means that the side length, side C, of our triangle is also square root of 10 because it's the same side. It's the same thing. So we have A as 2, we have C as square root of 10, and you could probably guess what this side right here is. Since we already figured it out, all the sides of the square are square root of 2, right? So this side right here is also square root of 2, okay? So we use our squares, the area, to find the side length, and then we use that sine length of the square to find the side length of the triangle because it's the same side length. All right? Cool, thanks.